Good morning and welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. In just 2 short weeks, thousands of people, film critics, filmmakers, actors, actresses will be here in Park City for the opening of the Sundance Film Festival. I cannot believe that it's almost here. There's a lot of people that go into making this a success every year. And can you believe it? The health department is one of those organizations. We have Phil Bondurant with the Summit County Health Department here to talk through how the health department is involved. I never really considered how you would play a factor in this event, but actually the festival, the health department plays a big role.
Correct. Yeah, the activities and efforts around Sundance actually start months in advance, back to October of 2017 for the 2018 festival, with permitting and phone calls from those vendors that are coming in that are going to be providing food and drinks to those private venues and some of the organization and events that take place. And so the health department, just as we would with a regular day-to-day restaurant, has a responsibility and a role to be out on site checking those to make sure that the food's safe and that we can provide a safe and sanitary event for those that are here visiting.
What time and commitment goes into this? Because I know for us here from a TV side, we're super busy.
Right.
We're pretty much working 24/7. Is that the same case for the health department?
We're not 24/7, but we're pretty close. We try to get a lot of work done prior to the event, a lot of conversations, phone calls, letters, helping people get up to speed before the event starts so that it minimizes our time on the street during the event. There's enough people up there that we don't need to be rubbing shoulders up there in an official capacity doing our things. So we do spend quite a few late nights up there into the wee hours of the morning doing inspections for some of the late night venues and that sort of thing. But for the most part, we're pretty efficient. We get in and get out and do our thing so that the people of Sundance can really enjoy their time here.
Why are the permits so important to make Sundance go off without a hitch?
Right. The permits are what allows Sundance to operate. And while Sundance itself doesn't have a health department permit, the different vendors that come in do. And just like a restaurant has a permit or a temporary event that we see during the weekend, these temporary event permits are required by state law that they get that to ensure compliance with the food code and some of those local ordinances that we have that ensure safety and sanitation. So it's an avenue, it's the authority that we need to make sure that everybody's being protected in a way that's best for everyone.
Is the deadline for the permits already passed? If you're not in, you're not going to get in, and how does that work? Because we're only 2 weeks out.
We are,
not
right.
Much time left.
Tomorrow is 2 weeks out from really the big kickoff for us, for the health department side of things. But permits are considered accepted up until the 12th, the week before. Any time after that, there's a risk of potentially not being permitted or additional late fees being put on top of the fees, which it just makes it more difficult for the people going for the permits and for the health department trying to organize everything and really get out there and get our job done.
And Phil, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Are you a big Sundance guy? Do you go to some of the films?
I do not go to some of the films. By the time we're done doing our thing and the staff, we're pretty burnt out. And so we partner with Park City Building and Park City Events, as well as Park City Emergency Management and other places in the county to really do what we can behind the scenes so that the visitors and those in Sundance can enjoy their time here. But by the time the night is over, I'm ready to go home and kick my shoes off. So.
Phil, I have an idea. I'm going to just say it right here first on Park City Television. We should do a documentary about the health department's role in Sundance and then have it premiere at Sundance, and then you could be on the red carpet.
I think the ratings for that might be a little bit more than what we can handle here on Park City TV.
In what you do. I think it would be interesting.
We could definitely open your eyes to a few things that you didn't know go on during Sundance. So.
Well, speaking of, can you give us some inside information? What are some funky stories you have? I'm sure you have a lot.
We have a lot of stories that have come from Sundance, and everything from sewer backups to
ooh, that's a rough one.
Unpermitted establishments to working with celebrities and just making the event go off without a hitch. And so while some of these events really challenge the health department to get our job done, in the end, we're really a partner, and we're not out there to make it so people can't operate. We're there to make it so that they can do so safely. You're
trying to probably do your job where no one really sees that you're there.
Right.
One of those type of
We're
gigs.
trying to operate in the background so that it doesn't take away from what the venue's offering.
Dealing with celebrities, though, I'm sure sometimes can be a little bit of a challenge, because there are some celebrities that are wonderful to work with, and there are some that are accustomed to the LA lifestyle. I'm trying to be nice about it.
Yeah, we've had run-ins with celebrities, and the staff have been able to approach them and take pictures with them and really see those individuals. And we've never had a celebrity really give us a hard time when they understand what we're there doing and what our role is in it. We've always had their support. So it's been really interesting to see the human side of these celebrities when you get in there. Now, I can't say that's probably the same for everybody, but for us, it's been, it definitely hasn't detracted from what we've been trying to do.
Well, Phil, thank you so much for joining us here.
Appreciate your time.
On the Mountain Morning Show. We really appreciate your inside information. I heard some other stories, but he's not sharing all of them. I'll keep them to myself, but they're good ones. Safety first, right, at the Sundance Film Festival, which again gets underway in 2 short weeks. I'm so excited. We'll be right back here on the Mountain Morning Show.